Today I want to show you how my training session looks and how you can adjust it in the best way to fit your own needs, and you can win a brand new queue. Yes, you heard right, you can win a new queue. I recently got sponsored by Lucasi and got my own new queue. Since we just reached 50k subscribers, I wanted to give something back, and I asked them if they could also provide one for one of my subscribers. And of course they agreed. To participate in the raffle, just make sure that you're subscribed to my channel and leave a comment under this video. The winner will be announced in 1 month from now. And the next surprise or giveaway will be at 75,000 subscribers. So if you aren't subscribed yet, make sure to hit the button. And now let's start with today's lesson. Training is a big part of improving in pool. Of course you can gain a lot of strength, experience and confidence by playing matches, and you should definitely do this. But some parts of your game just need to be trained. Today I'm showing you a possible training routine that you can adjust depending on how much time you have, your personal skill level and your weaknesses. And by the way, you can find a separate video to everything I'm showing you here in the video description. So if you're watching this in the pool hall for example, you could do the exact training routine that I will show you. And now let's start with our training. In the beginning, it's very important to not just start with a really difficult drill, but to slowly get in stroke. So we're putting all the balls on the table and play them really loose in a random order. While doing this, make sure that you don't analyze if you miss, don't train a specific shot and so on, just play and get loose. Do this until you're feeling well, then raise the difficulty a little bit by either trying to run solids and then stripes, run one group and the other group in order, or transition like I did here into straight pool. It depends on your favorite game or a game you have to play in the next tournament, league day and so on. After 10 to 15 minutes you should be in stroke and can start with the training. After getting in stroke, I'm working a little bit on my pre-shot routine and my stroke. You could either do this with this drill where you just have to make the balls with a stop shot and then go back and forth. Make sure that you really take the time here to concentrate on your pre-shot routine and your stroke. What you could also do is to put 50 balls on a table like this. Ball in hand on every shot and play 50 to 100 balls. And here you can also adjust by moving the cue ball further away or closer to the balls depending on your skill level. I do this for around 30 minutes because a proper technique and pre-shot routine is very important. We're in stroke now, we worked on our pre-shot routine and technique and now can work on certain weaknesses of our game. You can now choose if you want to train on cue ball control, speed control, your shot making ability, defensive game, kicking, banking, jumping, braking and so on. As I said, it depends on you. I for example do a drill that will just train my cue ball control. I invest around 30 minutes into a drill that it's not too long, but long enough to get really committed to it. And in the next training session I for example replace this drill with working on my break. In the next session I will work on jump shots and so on. It's important that you don't do the same thing every time. Now that we trained a certain part of our game, we can switch to a drill that requires everything. I do this drill here that trains my shot making of course, but also my short positional and long positional game. The nice thing about this drill is that you can adjust the skill level. More about that is explained in a separate video. I also do this for around 30 minutes. Okay, we got in stroke, we worked on our technique, worked on a specific part of our game, we did a drill that requires to put everything together, and now we're playing a race against a ghost. This will simulate a match situation. Every mistake will be punished. You can play against the 8, 9 or 10 ball ghost, but you could also play against the 5 or 6 ball ghost with 9 ball rules. I, for example, train against the 12 ball ghost with 9 ball rules. It depends on your skill level again. The link to the full match is also in the video description. Okay, the match should have taken around 30 minutes again, and now I'm doing one last thing that tests your technique and trains your shot making, because making balls is obviously very important, but it also trains your mental strength. I'm doing the around the clock drill, where I have 24 shots on the table. This is the best drill to train your patience and mental ability, and at the end you can write your score down and compare your development from session to session. This will probably take around 20 to 25 minutes. Okay, now we did a training of around 3 hours. If you have more time, just play a longer race against the ghost or invest more time in the drills or your technique, or add an additional drill, depending on your personal needs. If you have less time, maybe don't play the match against the ghost or remove one drill. As I said, all the links are in the video description. If you have any questions, feel free to write a comment under the video. And don't forget to comment and subscribe to participate in the Q-Stick giveaway. If you liked this video, consider to leave a thumbs up and check out other lessons. And now I wish you a lot of success for your next training. Thanks for watching guys, and as always, see you at the next lesson. Take care.